Deixa eu pegar um que é tipo animação aqui, ó. There's a Man in the Woods. Tem 3 minutos e 35 segundos.
Mateus _F enviou 100 bits. Bel, boa noite. Sozinho em espécie, sem dinheiro pra janta.
Espécie.
Acho que vou jantar essa live. Cu.
É sozinho em SP. Juro por Deus, velho. Obrigada, Matheus, pelos 100 bits. Acho que vou jantar essa live com Matheus F. Me manda agora no privado do Discord teu endereço que eu te mando uma pizza de calafrango. Tá falando que tá sem dinheiro pra janta, mandando beat, tu tá maluco? Vou comprar agora a janta pra ti. É sério mesmo, manda lá. Manda no privado. Esquece, a mãe tá enjaulada.
There's a man in the woods. What a spectacle. Before the story started, this school was still respectable. My students used to skip down the hill to the honeysuckle plucked her till it picked their fill. Except one obnoxious kid, Sid, who just watched them eat the flowers while he seethed and scowled because he couldn't bear to share his sweet treats throughout our recess hour. I remember Sid saying, "There's a man in the woods." That's how the rumors began. Of course, Sid had spotted him first. The poor kids. He got him immersed in his spiel about a serial killer whose gun barrel glint hints at peril. A visit to the nurse, or worse, a hearse, waiting just beyond the dale. The children saw him everywhere. Look, over there. That man had Batman ears, we swear, and crazy yellow eyes. We saw something rusty. His shotgun? It must be. I saw a lady's severed thigh. Trust me, every word I heard was absurd. Yet each day, Sid would stray down way past the playground. Who else was brave enough to save us from the killer's next plot? The rest of the lot would stop back at the blacktop, sure that any closer they were bound to be found deep in the woods, left to rot. I pleaded for the kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all home, the parents finally heard.
Não é possível.
Anivan 13 enviou 100 bits.
Não é possível. Não é possível que o... Não. The parents finally heard. Nice! Não é possível. Pô, inacreditável isso aqui. Anne, obrigada pelos 100 bits, mas isso foi inacreditável. Ó a chuva. Será que dá pra ouvir? Tá com tudo, menina.
Everything just blew up. I received a wall of emails and calls full of shrieks, wails and all from terrified families who'd heard word of the murderer and didn't like my lack of action at all. What was I supposed to do? Comb the whole forest? Yeah, right. Would you? That means I didn't care? That's not fair. The stories that worried you weren't true. Of course I would feel regret had there been a real threat and I ignored it, and some poor kid got kidnapped while the kids were napping. But you couldn't admit that your good little kid would formulate a fib, so he ignored what I said. Your little angels could never cook up such incredible creations. An overactive imagination maybe, but my kid could never lie.
Ai,
How
meu
dare
Deus.
I? Accuse a child of being dishonest? Just monstrous. The parents were displeased.
Meu Deus.
Chupa underline o underline tímido underline da underline Bel se tornou uma beldade.
Seja bem-vindo, Chuca. Chuca não.
F enviou 100 bits.
Chupa cu tímido.
Sem Bel, na verdade eu sou mão de vaca.
Ah, entendi, Matheus. Entendi. Mas eu entendo mesmo também. Eu não sou mão de vaca, eu me considero eu me considero traumatizada, na verdade.
Pleased that when the PTA took action, they dismissed me from the classroom. Like they knew what was best for their kids. Do you know how difficult it is to get a job when a bitter mom slanders your rep with child neglect from the outset? Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little vile swine, a killer by the pines. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sid, a child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I'm committing crimes.
Gente, isso aqui tá uma vibe After Sun, tá? After Sun.
I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did? But I can play along. I can be good. Do you hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
Ai, que foda! Oh! Bom. Bom. Muito bom. Muito bom. Era ele o tempo inteiro. Muito bom. Foda-se. Foda-se, horrores. Deixa eu ver um outro aqui. Cara, tem um que o nome é Não Me Abrace. Tenho medo. O Nirso é assim. Esse aqui é mó famoso, tá? E eu nunca vi.
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face.
Wow!
Walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
Eu quando olho pra
Because you're
laranjeira.
not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair.
Cool.
I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really boring.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't
O bloco de notas parece uma freira, né? Na minha cabeça.
you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down.
Oi. Oi, meu amor. Oi.
Here's another good tip
Yeah?
of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favorite color.
Blue. Green.
Green is not a creative color. There's one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices
A legenda foi pro caralho.
in your brain. Come on, guys, let's get creative. Get creative.
Espaço underline solto underline da underline Bel mandou R$9,13. Oi, Mai, desculpa, N tá acompanhando a live, tô tendo que fazer um trabalho da faculdade, te amo, Clu.
Ah, não, tu me desculpa. Eu não, é inaceitável tu estar fazendo um trabalho da faculdade e não acompanhar, né? A live. É um absurdo. Por favor, né? Só o que me faltava. Meu Deus, é a minha cabeça.
Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
Meu Deus, é a minha cabeça isso aqui. Gente, tem uns piores que esse, mas eu não acho esse ruim. Eu tô ligado que tem muito culto no YouTube. Mas eu não achei esse ruim. Tem mais dessa mesma galera, entendi. Tem bloqueio criativo, ainda bem. Deixa eu ver a outra parte. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 2. Ah, tem muita. Tem 3 também agora, ó. Acabei de ver. Não sei se tem muita. Eu só vi o 3 ali. Ah, são 6 episódios. Vou ver só o 2 a mais. Só assim. De novo dia 19, né?
Come on, guys, stop mucking around. We only have 5 minutes until our show's on.
That's not enough time.
There's always time for a song.
What? Who is that?
Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your
Esse aqui vai me
wrist.
bater, já tô
The
vendo já.
past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist.
Oh.
What's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath.
What do you mean? We're already clean.
Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown. Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards, only one way. Watch it go round like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round.
Let's go on a journey through all time. Time is changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
But we don't really want to. We're going to miss our show.
Don't be stupid, friends. Come on, it's time to go. Time was old, like a Victorian time. With cobbles and plague and speaking in rhyme.
With cobbles and chimneys, a simpler time.
This tree that is old has circles inside. The tree that is older has shriveled and died.
The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core.
And I'm not over time, and I'm not anymore. Time can be told by the moon or the sun, but time flies fast when you're having fun.
Sim.
There's a time and a place for mucking around.
Like
And
birthdays.
camping.
I'm friends with my dad.
And then what happened after the olden days?
Time went new and got old like history. Stuff from the past went into a mystery. An old man died. But look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future. Time is now. The future are new. And look at all the wonderful things you can do with gadgets and gizmos and email addresses. My dad is a computer. Look at the time.
It's 8:45. There's fish on my plate.
It's 8:20. There's fish on my tray.
It's 11 to 12. There's fish in the bath.
It's 9:30. There's fish everywhere. Fish everywhere.
Now you can see the importance of time. It helps us make pizza. It keeps things in line.
But when did it start?
And when will it stop? Time is important, and I am a clock.
If we run out of time, then where does it go?
Is time even real? Does anyone know?
Maybe time's just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by...
Sunrise, sunset, night and day. The changing seasons, the smell of hay. Look at your hair grow, isn't it strange? How time makes your appearance change. Make it stop! It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
É verdade. Eu sabia que esse aqui ia me pegar. Esse aqui foi um terror mesmo. Pra mim. Puta que pariu.